I'll reuse the already downloaded artifacts for this final objective. Of course, I use PowerShell to get what I need from the dump file. And we already know the IP address from the deactivate objective, but here it is just in case. I seem to have issues establishing trust relationships. Luckily, this one's easy to solve because we just override it. What do you mean? Of course I know what I'm doing. There's nothing wrong with a little tampering. See? Easy peasy. I wrote a small wrapper script to easily change variables. The script appends debug equals 1 to the URL, and the server output now contains base 64 encoded debug data. A small modification to the wrapper script shows the decoded debug output, since we don't care about the rest of the web page. Let's see what happens if we tamper with the digest value. I'll download that. Thank you very much. Let's test a path variable now. Of course, I know it's a path, but your average Joe won't know that. File not found? Clearly it expects a file name. Let's give it a few file names. Why did I never think about calling him Average Joe? Probably because he wasn't average, and that's not a compliment. We got a different error. It no longer shows that the file was not found. That means the file was found. And all it took was a little bit of double dipping into those percentages. That's a joke, and if you are a noob, you probably didn't get that I was referring to double URL encoding. I would never dare to double dip into anything. Melania doesn't allow it. Now let's see if I can prepend some test value in front of the path. I'll need that to exploit the digest hashing function. Yeah, that works. Now let's grab our nonce from the session endpoint. This is where the hash digest is calculated, and the way to exploit this piece of code here is rather simple. I'll try to explain it as if you were a noob, which you probably are, but that's not the point. When you use the XOR operation on the same two values, you get 0. When you then use an AND operation on any value with that 0 value, you get. Can you guess? 0. Very good. I know this may all seem like magic, but it's really not. It's just me being extremely good at being good. So now that you know how to set the digest to 0, it's rather easy to follow what the script here does. But in case you didn't pay attention when I was explaining exactly what to do earlier, we're basically sending our nonce value twice, which will set the digest to 0. Of course, we also need to fix any alignment issues, which we do using a very simple brute force. Here, I can show you the brute force in action. It's so well coded it's barely noticeable. I wouldn't blame you if you missed it the first time. There's the private key file. We got the path from the MQTT frostbit fee. My favorite chef easily decrypts the encrypted key. That bit after the comma, that's my nonce. And we don't need it to decrypt the list. To decrypt CBCAS, all we need is the IV and the key. We have the key, which is the bit before the comma. And any noob would know that CBC commonly stores the ID in the first few bytes of the file. Because we know that this is 256-bit AES, the IV is 16 bytes, and the key is 32 bytes. The file is decrypted, so I just need to get line 440 of the decrypted file to get the objective's answer. And there we have our culprit, Xena Extreme. That's all objectives done.
Guess who's back again. Trump is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Bing 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 bing. I'll create a monster, cause nobody wants to see Biden no more. They want Trump. I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want Trump, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed mixed with some hard liquor. Some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shot when I get shot at the hospital by the doctor. When I'm not cooperating, when I'm rocking the table, well, he's operating. You waited this long, now stop debating. Cause I'm back, I'm on the reg and ovulating. I know that you got a job, Miss Pelosi, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on my Twitter, but it feels so empty without me. So come on, come on your lips, that on your lips, and some tits, and get ready, cause it's about to get heavy. Just settle all the lawsuits. Nancy, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said, this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me.